Hello, 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 hello. There I am. Bridget, hey, hon. You the first here tonight, or the first that popped up here. Elaine, hey, Dina. Wait a minute. Shh, Karen, hush. Had the. I'm sorry, I had the computer going, listening to myself. So now let's start over. Bridget, Elaine, Dina, Donna, hey, how are y'all now? Just saw y'all was late to these. We, Mr. Knott had a pickup that he bought back uh, about 6 months ago. And Jennifer, hello, welcome in. Debbie, hi, and Mary and Jeanette. I'm gonna miss. I've Silver Fox. How are you tonight? Come on in, everybody. I'm in a little different setup. Well, same, but I moved the computer right in front of the my phone, the camera. So I've got it a little bigger tonight. So maybe looking down and up, I'll see better than looking over to the side. We're gonna try it. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Crochet Nana, aka Michelle. How are you doing? Dina, yes, Squirrel Raid. Everybody's coming over from Granny D's. Jennifer, did I say hey to you? I think I might have missed you. Christy Creations, hello. Lashira, how are you? I'm so glad all of y'all are coming in tonight. We got a few things to talk about. While y'all are coming in, say hey to everybody and let me grab a couple of skeins of yarn back here. I wanted to show y'all. I'm dropping it. I'll be right there just a minute. And this. No, that's the same thing. There's one other kind I've got. I wanted to. Here, this is what it is. I'll put one of those back. I'll be right back. I'm coming. I'm a coming now. Who all have I missed? Whew, I meant to do that earlier. Okay. Let's see, everybody. I don't want to miss y'all. Now I'm worn out from getting up. Dusty Cat, hey, hun. Sweet Tea, bless your heart. How are you today? Becky, hello. So glad you're here. Oh, Olivia got her yarn winnings from Mama Swift. Okay, that'll be wonderful. We'd love to see Olivia with her yarn. Oh, I've been waiting. Oh, Jax, hey, I about missed you, Sugar Pie. I didn't mean to. I was late to D's and couldn't tell everybody hey and was just in a tizzy. So if I didn't call out your name, say hey to me again when I was running around here. I appreciate all of y'all so much being here. Thank y'all. Did y'all see my winner? And y'all, I'm so crazy. I was looking through the camera lens, reading the name off. And when I saw her last name, I think I said Showers or something, because I was thinking there was looking through the camera lens on the computer, I was just thinking I saw letters that wasn't there. But Susan Showers won my giveaway. Judy, hello, crochet every... I'm going to do this again tonight. Crochet every day with Judy. Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Quilty, Linda Crocheter. How are you? And Cynthia King. Hello. Well, welcome all of y'all. And I thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you all. Oh, Debbie, you love my accent. Sweet Southern girl. Yes, I come from Georgia, so I do have an accent. I think I mentioned one time that may have been last time. Yes, we got to keep Crystal in our prayers. She's got a bad urinary tract infection, so let's all remember her. Casually Crafted, hello, hon. You're making dinner? Okay. Well, just come on in. Amanda, Sheila, hey, how are y'all tonight? Judy, you can't stay long. Well, that's fine. I'm so glad you just popped in. Have her hit the thumbs up for me, and that's fine. I appreciate all of y'all. Let me show y'all what yarn I've got in so far this week. Well, I got it Saturday, I think. I hadn't even opened the bag, and my scissors are missing. I got another pair, though. Ta-da! I thought this was so pretty. Laura, you're going to like this. I hope these colors show up like they are. This is a Karenjmccaghren skinny cake. And look at those colors. Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that orange in there and gold and... Hello, everybody. Am I back? Am I back? Hey, y'all see me? I was looking down and seeing what all y'all said. I get this mess in my throat. I was looking down and looked up in the camera. There wasn't nothing there. I was like, dude, what? So, Patty Wheat, hello. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank y'all so much. But I was going to tell y'all, did y'all get to see this? The crochet, I don't know exactly when the camera went off. It's Karenjmccaghren skinny cake. And that's the colors. There's purples. It's a gold, yeah. It's a gold and orange. And there's so many colors in there. And the name of it is Tarte. They got too many T's in it. Tarte, T-A-R-T-E, Tatan, T-A-T-I-N. That's what it says. So, but this is beautiful. Let me tell you what all's in here too. It's 250 gram cake, 8.8 ounces, 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, a light number 3, and there's 795 yards, and I got 2 of these. And y'all, I don't remember, evidently, this is terrible when you don't. I order yarn before I go to sleep every night. Eva, hey! Who else has come in that I've missed? But no, I lay back. It's T-A-T-A-N. Tin, no R in it, not tartan, it's tat, I can't say the T's together, Mom. T-A-T-I-N, T-A-T-I-N. I believe that's right. They put too many T's in there for me to be able to get them out of my mouth. After y'all really sincerely, T-A-T-I-N. I've always had trouble with pronunciations, but after my last surgery on my spinal cord in my neck, there's things, I start to say things, they don't come out well. Like last week, nothing came out right. Then if there's two or three different, if there's the same letter in two or three different words, my brain just will not let it go. In my head, I'm saying it, but coming out of my mouth, it doesn't work. So y'all just have to overlook me with that. But I thought that was beautiful. I don't really know why those two came to me in a bag by themselves. I remember something about that. I had some kind of deal on those, and I saw them and just loved them and thought that's what I needed that night. But they might have been just a buy one get one free, or buy one get one half. I don't know. I really don't remember which it was, but there was a sale, and I got those two skinny cakes because I figured 1,500 yards. They're $5.90, $7.95 is the yardage. So I figured that's a little over 1,500 yards, and I figured that would make something very nice. So, well, now who have I missed coming in? I'll try to keep a look up here too so the camera don't go out. Well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I hope all of y'all are doing great tonight. It's night because it's already dark here and it's 6:44. I had mentioned that I was going to do a review and comparison on these ribbon yarns. The ice yarn is the one I have the most of down here on that bottom shelf. This yarn is 100% cotton. Brenda, have you been here? Hello again, sweetheart. You just got here, hadn't you? I hope I hadn't missed you. If I did, thank you for saying something else. But I wanted to let y'all know the difference in what I think about these, because I wasn't going to do just review showing you the yarns, and because I'm on TV, there's no difference in looking at them. And really, let me just read y'all what's in these, and then I'll tell you all about them. These are 100% recycled cotton. That's your ice yarn. And these are 150 meters. So remember that. This is a test. Remember, that's 150. I really meant to write all this down, but I forgot. All of these, I think, are going to be 250 gram. Let me make sure. Yeah, 250 grams is what all of the ones I'm going to show you has the weight. 250. So the ice yarn, I think, oh, hey, Leanne, thanks for coming, and say it with Squishy Yarn Crochet. Thank you for coming. We're talking about this ribbon yarn. Hey, Nancy, Hooked on Crochet. Thank you for coming. But I had said that I was going to do a comparison review, and I got the darkest in this. I guess I could find the ice yarn. This being 100% cotton. Let me see if I can find where the end of it is. I should have been more prepared with this. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Leanne, how have you been doing? I haven't seen you around much. I saw you, I guess, on Kelly's last night, but didn't get a chance to say much. Okay, that being so dark, I don't know if y'all can see. And if I put my hand up there, but it's just the little flat. Can y'all see? It's just a little flat ribbon of yarn, but it's not just a flat like one-sided. This thing, if you could do it, you could stuff the middle of this and you'd have then a thick little thing of yarn. All of them are like this. They tuck their ends down in these things pretty good. This one, maybe y'all can see that better, the yellow. This is the Mayflower ribbon yarn, and it's from Hobby, Hobbii, Hobbii. And I told you they're all the 250, but this is 125 meters, and it's made out of 60% cotton, 20% polyamide, and 20% viscose. But if you put, well, I'll do this at the end. Okay, that's that one. 60% cotton in it, and the 20 polyamide, and 20 viscose. The next is willow yarn from Willow. Willow and Hirschner's are sister companies. And they make this yarn. Let me tell you about it. It's 136 yards, which is the 125 meters. Yeah, this one and this one, as far as yardage, are the same. But this one, the willow yarn, is made up of 60 cotton and 40 polyester. And then the last one is this Java, and it's 125 meters, which is 136 yards. So these other three besides ice yarn are all 136 yards. And regular price, I think on Hobby's website, the regular price of this is around $10. And I should have wrote down the price exactly, because one of these, both of these two come from Hobby. And they cost about the same thing. They were both on sale. Well, one was on sale when I bought them one time, and then this one, I think I bought this first. No, I bought this first because I wanted the gray real bad. And then I bought this after. So they were both on sale. So these two are around $10 to $12 originally. The willow yarn here is $5, I believe. Or that may have been the sale price. And the ice yarn is $2.99, but you have to pay shipping on it. Well, you have to pay shipping on these. The hobby, if you buy $75, you get free shipping over $75. And I think one of these was in a shipment that I got that was over that. So, Marianne, hello. Have you been here, hon? I'm forgetting who's been here and who hasn't. But I thought this being 100% cotton and these all having something else in them, this is 60 cotton and 40 polyester. And let's see, I didn't tell you what the Java is. It's 60 cotton and 20 polyamide and 20 visco, which is the same as this. Cotton, 20 polyamide, and 20 viscose. These two have the same, is made up of the same things. And this one is just 60 cotton and 40 polyester. And this is 100% cotton. And I thought there would be a big difference in how they felt and everything. You know, I thought with the polyester and the polyamide and the visco, all of that would be a lot different, but it's not. This is just as soft feeling as these others. The only difference when you make them up, the stitch definition of this, I've been making rugs with them. I don't know other. Chris, hello. Thank you for coming tonight. Oh, Leanne, I know. Well, I hope you're feeling better, because I have the same problems, hon. You know, my family gets things go out of whack, and then I go out of whack, and it's all crazy. If you make something completely out of this yarn or one of these yarns, when you get through with it, it's going to feel a little more squishy and have a little more like a feeling, pulling a little more. But there's not, to me, there was not that much difference in this and this. I wouldn't pay one. If you buy the ice yarn and buy it in with some more yarns, you'll come out with this. You can add, at the most, if you just bought these, I think you add like $1.50 to $2 at the most to get it, so you would be the same price as the willow yarn. Of course, the willow yarn was $5 and I had to pay shipping on it. So, you know, you can just figure up the price and the difference. But as far as using these, I didn't really see a difference in them. I would not, I don't think, buy one of these over, depending on the projects. What I'm using them for is for rugs. If you had another use for these, I mean, you could make like pocketbooks and anything. You could make anything out of these. Actually, they're all a bulky 5, and they were all made in Turkey, and I believe they're all machine wash. I think they're, this is machine wash and dry over 100% cotton. I haven't. Yeah, Marianne, what I've been doing is making the rugs. Some of them I'm just crocheting back and forth, half double crochets. When I'm crocheting in the round, I do it half double crochets. And hey, Jeanette, DIY Creations, how are you? Thank you for coming. And I've crocheted some ovals, and you know, I'll do some double crochets and half double just to give it a little different look, but I'm not doing anything special. I basically want them just to be a rug. So but they're great. I've mixed the colors together and mix, mixing different colors in the rug. I hadn't mixed the colors, like holding two colors together, but they come out basically the same. I don't see that big a difference in it. Maybe in some things that you might can think up to make with these. You know, you could make all kind of hats, like I said, pocketbooks, rugs. I don't know. You can. I was just thinking, hey, Jen, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. But I personally just didn't see a big enough difference in it, and especially these that cost $10 or more. I would have never bought them if they hadn't been on sale, because after finding out, because all three of the ones not ice are less yardage. The 150 meters comes out to be like 168 yards, or I think I first said 180 yards in one of my videos, and that was wrong. I think I corrected myself, but I think it's around 168. Hey, Kitty. Thank you. That's right. We all need to confess our addictions here, and y'all can see a lot of mine. I still have closets full of yarn. So, but really, sincerely, if you ask me for my opinion, I would tell you that I wouldn't make one bit of difference unless you're making some project that you need it to have a little more elasticity and, pull and stretch to it. I just don't see any difference in any of these ribbon yarns. They're all look the same, and basically they feel, when you're feeling of these, and I don't know if it's because they're wound a little looser, because they do have less yards, and you can just see the difference. This one is ice and it has more yards than this, but as far as feeling of it, this recycled cotton, and when it's made up, just the rugs I've made with just the ice yarn, they feel great. They all of it crochets up to where it has some pull and stretch to it. The ones with the polyamide and polyester and visco have a little more. That's the only difference, but all of these others, base cost is more than the ice yarn. But you do have to figure shipping, in on these others if you don't order their amount to where that you get free shipping. So I had figured them up and should have thought to do it again on paper where I could tell y'all exact. But the only one that I would buy over the ice yarn as far as price wise would be the willow yarn. Being that it's $4.99, $5, it comes, of course, you're buying less yardage here than you're buying here, because this is 25 more meters and whatever the difference in the yardage is. So this is 150, this is 125 meters. So you have to, you can look at it any way you want to, as far as whether you want to, if you want to buy this and have more yardage in there, that makes more sense to me. And when I bought these ice yarns, the ribbon yarns, I've just always bought, a few of them and bought a couple of bags of something else. And then that way you get your price per item down when you do the overall thing. So it comes out, for me, it has been being a better deal. Get it the right side up on the ice. And I'm not affiliated with ICE or any of these companies. And I'm not saying, this. Darla, hello. Thank you for being here. This may be it's not rough at all to me. It's a soft feeling, but this may not have enough pull and elasticity to it when you crochet it up, depending on what you're making with this. But I had thought up several different things that would be perfect for these yarns to make, and of course, since I didn't think to bring and figure it out tonight, I don't have my paper with me, but I wanted just to tell y'all that little bit of information of the, what I think about those different yarns, because I just don't see the big difference. I don't see at all the difference in the prices of these compared to the ice or the willow. I wouldn't go out and buy those. And Hobby is a great Hobie. I never know exactly how to pronounce it. Hey Dee, welcome. We're talking about the ribbon yarns here. No, Donna, I was fixing to say, I'm not sure. Does she have? In talking, just I know she has all kind of ice yarns, and I haven't ever looked to see if she has the ribbon yarn. Of course, I've got every color you could think of right now, with a few things that I have to make for my family that have said they wanted, like rugs, and you could make all kind of dishcloths and washcloths and everything. But this stuff, and even this 100% recycled cotton, did I say cotton right, from Madonna? As Madonna come in, I watched her video and saw she was fussing at everybody for the way they say cotton. But this to me is as soft as the others. Like I said, maybe a little more pull and stretch to it if that's what you're looking for in the others. But I enjoy working with this ribbon yarn, and I think it makes beautiful things. I've got the navy that I made my daughter and her husband. That big bag I made was from them for their West Virginia colors. But my mother wanted a navy pocketbook, so I'm going to make one out of that for her. Okay, Marianne, I had to get that straight. I didn't want to make my daughter mad. Yeah, Dana, the queen squirrel is here, so Dee got here, so we're all. But no, I'm gonna check on Gia's prices. Whenever I need to order any more ice yarns and anything like that, because I had never really gone in and okay, Jack, cotton. I think I say it with that southern drawl on it, like Madonna. Of course, Madonna's from the South Dakota. She's in the Midwest, and hers is, she says she don't have an accent, and she doesn't have one of these accents that you can automatically, but we know and love the fact that we know she comes from the Midwest, so she does have that accent. She just doesn't have the drawl and the all this and the New England and the different accents that's around our country, the New Jersey. I can't even begin to talk. But what all are y'all working on now? I didn't even ask that at the beginning. I started showing. Oh, yes, I'm sure she would, Marianne. I just haven't ever checked with her. I mean, I'm sure she's been very accommodating to everybody, working with them that I've seen, trying to, get things in. And like right now at this point, I've got enough to last me for a while, unless I just come up and need a specific color. But that's a Tunisian sweater, Freaky. Are you saying with the ribbon? Yes, slippers and all like that would be great with this yarn. I thought the other day, last year I made myself several pair of slippers because I walk around the house with my slippers. I never wear shoes in my house just because I used to go barefooted all the time, and I have such terrible neuropathy in my feet that if I were to, hopefully I don't have things laying around in my floor, but if I were to ever step on something, oh, I've cut my foot before and never known that I did it. So I just, and wearing something on my feet just make my feet feel better with the neuropathy. It's not just the, I guess, the skin hitting on different surfaces like being on the carpet and going to a hardwood floor. It makes my feet pick up every little, even though I can't feel a lot, I can feel the texture or the, the difference in the floor covering. So happy holiday throw. Oh, I bet I had been, oh yes, I've got my granny squares. Let me show y'all what all I've got done. I've got red ones and green ones. And so far, I have 5 red ones, was what one skein of yarn made. And I had that much yarn left. Talk about playing yarn chicken. I did and won this time. Oh, well, that's nice. Char, the scarf fingerless mittens, said that would be beautiful. And so far, I've got 3 of the greens. So, oh, is this going to make a 5th one? Let me see if I can get this in here. So, and was happy that it did. Did we disconnect again? Hello? Is anybody back? Did I lose everybody? Hey! Y'all can see me. I do not know what happened again. I don't know if this is me, my internet acted up, or YouTube acting up. I haven't decided. Yay! But I get to the point when I start going, well, but I don't know. But I got these together, and I'm going to put the cream color around every one of these and then sew them together in the cream and put a border on it. How many of y'all are still here? 9 of us. I was looking and seeing what all y'all had made as before I went off talking about what I had made. Okay, Elaine and Michelle. Thank y'all for coming back. I don't know what happened. I just went away. I've got, like I said, I've got some stuff coming in. Maribel, hey, have you been here? Or did you get lost in my cutting off? I'm sorry, y'all, that this is acting so ugly tonight. But I thank y'all. Hey, Char, thanks for coming back. And Maribel, you just got here. Okay, well, I just lost the whole chat. So I don't know whether it's me and my internet or whether it's YouTube doing some of this. Linda, hello. Hey, hey, you're here. Yes. We don't have that much longer, but I'm glad y'all came back. Uh, there was one, I know there was something else I was going to talk to y'all about. Hey, Esmeralda, God Rocks 2107. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. Y'all, I've got a little fly. It's not a little fly, it's some kind of little flying creature on my keyboard down here. I was watching him run around. I get to watching something, then I'm like, huh? Well, I'm so glad that you came. We have just a few more minutes. I had been asking everybody what they were doing and showing what I'd been doing, and we got cut off. So, Esmeralda, look, I've been making my granny squares, and I've got 5 of these and 3 of these so far. And then I'm going to sew them together in cream color. I think it will turn out pretty. Some of the yarn that I've got coming is also some Christmas colors. It's not Christmas yarn, it's just red and green. And our family, just me and Mr. Knott and our kids, all just draw names, and that way everybody's not trying to get some little something for everybody. So we drew names yesterday, and I got my daughter-in-law that's married to my oldest son, that they live right across the road. And I've got to come up with something for her. She might be sitting up there thinking, oh no, Karen, please don't get my name. I don't want you to have it. Who knows? She's a sweetie. I love her to death. So, but I thought about making her a Christmas Afghan throw, whatever. Last year, I gave my daughter and my 2 daughter-in-laws all throw a blanket. I call things a blanket. They're not a big blanket, but they're, and I made the 3 of them uh, for their birthdays, because their birthdays are all my December birthdays. The my oldest son's wife is the 19th. My younger son, who is the middle child, is the 13th, and my daughter is the 16th. So I always try to think of creative things to come up with for birthdays and Christmas, all right there at Christmas. But we get along and do it, and it's just great. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up. So that's all the yarn so far that I've got, but I know I've got some more stuff coming from Willow Yarn, and I've got the Premier order coming in, and that's the one that I've got some red and green yarn coming to make another Christmas blanket, Afghan, whatever. If I decide not to give it to her, I'll just throw it over one of my chairs for Christmas and come up with something else that she wants. When I asked my son, what would your wife like for Christmas? I don't know. So I'm always like, you're no help, dear. No help at all. Well, they really, both of them, I've made them some dish towels and pot holders and stuff like that along. And all of them have loved it. Of course, those big Afghans I made for them, all of them have loved them and been so proud to get them. So I think that they'll be happy with anything that I make for them. I hope so. Uh, I've just got to get on the ball here and start making some stuff. I'm going to have this one hopefully uh, ready to start putting together soon. If I get maybe tomorrow, I'll be able. Today was just, I didn't crochet hardly any today. I don't know what got wrong with me, but I didn't get very much done. I finished one or two. Well, I finished one square. I did one green today because I finished the one last night. No, I finished a red one last night, and that was all of the yarn. So then I did the green one, and okay, well, see, I decided that I used to decorate the whole house at Christmas, but those days are gone now. I just don't have the energy to do it. But in this little den that we sit in, I thought that I would make a blanket and some Christmas pillows, and then maybe if I do one of the others, to throw over the chair. And I've got a little Christmas tree that's only like that tall, and I put it up. Mama Swift, Trisha, hello, hello, hello. Are y'all getting settled in your new place? I hope so. I was hoping you'd be able to make it. But I'm going to put that little tree over by our TV, and then the blankets. And I'm making like a string of lights with the Christmas lights on. I'll put up here above the yarn, and I'll be decorated for Christmas. We have the Christmas street lights already on in our little town. It's too early for Christmas street lights. That's my opinion. When I was a kid. Hey, Susan. How are you tonight? Thanks for being here. You were here before, and then when I cut everybody, I don't know if I cut everybody off or YouTube cut everybody off. My Wi-Fi cut, something happened. You're getting set. No, oh goodness. Okay. Well, hon, I'm glad you got to come in. But when I was little, my grandmother lived. Town where I grew up in was one main road and one main road that crossed. And my grandmother lived down at the end of one of the main roads. And they would put the Christmas lights up. They'd start putting them all up, the 1st of November. But it was always Thanksgiving night when they turned them on. We would be at my grandmother's for Thanksgiving. We'd eat with my other grandmother at lunch, and then we'd go over to my mother's, the one that lived right outside of town. And we would wait as soon as it got dark. That was, Thanksgiving night was when they'd turn all the lights on. And that was the biggest ordeal for me when I was a kid. I used to love it. That was just one thing, oh, they're going to turn on the lights now. But Friday night, when Mr. Knott and we went up to Tennessee, and we got back right after dark, and as we came through town, there was Christmas lights already on. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Were you here before? I don't know who all was here before, and it cut everybody off, but I'm glad y'all are here now and are coming back now. If y'all hadn't hit the thumbs up, please remember to do that for me. But I don't know. I just feel like we've, oh, y'all been watching Christmas movies. Well, that's so great. I just really don't, Christmas to me just has to be a little later in the month of November to really start getting excited about Christmas. I'm making this blanket and all because I have to get, to have it for Christmas. Hey, Kim, Affordably Crafty, how are you doing? Uh, but I think putting the lights up and already turning them on, I guess I'll like things back kind of like they were when I was sitting out on the porch with my grandmother and my sister waiting. And as the years went on, some of my younger cousins would stay and be there, and we would all just have the most wonderful time sitting out there waiting for those Christmas lights to come on. That was just the there was a couple of times, or I guess as we got a little older, we would be at home. Well, no, my grandmother moved. That was why we wasn't down. She wasn't there at the end of the town anymore. She moved, so we would all pile up in the car and go riding through town and see all the pretty Christmas lights. Marilyn, hey, and Yarn Happy Kim, hello. Thank you for coming by tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. But that's my little... Oh, goodness, Trish, rain and hail all weekend. I'm sure y'all need some rain, but it's bad when it comes and it hails and everything else. Just have a nice shower and let's keep it all where we don't start washing away anything. But, well, I'm sorry that we had the confusion with my chat cutting off and everything tonight, but I'm glad those of you that were here came back, and those of you that wasn't here have come now. So I appreciate all of y'all so much for coming when I do my lives. It's just wonderful that y'all come over and we get to spend all this time together. I love it. So I'm going to sit here for just a second and remember if I can see if I can remember when, as soon as I cut this chat off, I will remember whatever it was that I know's in the back of my head going, Karen, you were going to tell them that. But, oh, the encyclopedias, they all finally got taken out of here this weekend. Yesterday, my oldest son was like, no, I don't want to take those boxes out. Of course, he always just picks at me and tells me he won't do things, but he ends up always doing them. So the boys got them all out, and so now I was able to vacuum the floor again finally and straighten up things. I have a few things piled up over here on this side, and once I get all that straightened up and out of here, then I'll be happy. It'll be everything in its place once again. So I love you, Trish. Love you bunches. I love all of y'all. Oh, Tammy, you decorate the 17th. Well, that's great. I used to always decorate by the 1st of December, but I didn't do it before December. That was just, and like I said, I decorated the house that we lived in when the kids were growing up. It was a 2-story house, and I had a glass door on the front, one of the, what am I thinking? Boy, my mind goes, hey, Doris, Joshua and Doris Altner, I'm glad y'all dropped by. No, I'm thinking of it wasn't a screen door, it was a glass door to keep the wind out. Storm door. That's what it was, a storm door. And I would open up the door and just have that glass door open. And Dawn, hey, thank you for coming. And I had a Christmas tree out there in the foyer, and I would have garland all the way up the stairs. And I always had I didn't always. Several years, I had 2 Christmas trees up. Then in our family room, I would put a big tree where Santa came and brought the presents. But I always enjoyed doing that so much. I just love Christmas decorations. Well, hello there, Sutton Berries. How are you? I am so sorry I don't know your name. But welcome. I appreciate you being here. But that's just my little thing about Christmas. I like to, and I would decorate all day. About a day and a day and a half would just be from morning till night decorating, because it all had to get done and everything put up at one time. I hated it if I couldn't get it all up at one time. Sandra, is that her name, Trish? Well, hi, Sandra. Welcome. But that's, like I said, that's just me. I know things are different and everybody has their own way of doing things, and that's great. That's what makes the world go round, that we're all individual people and have our own different ideas. But, well, I have been on, I think my live counter quit, so it's 7:32. So I guess we'll start saying our goodbyes, and I will get out of here and let y'all all go. I think they said, who did they say has another live? Is anybody know if I think Betsy, Mimi, I can't think of anything tonight. Oh, yes, Crochet O'Clock is on at 8. That's who it was. Thank you so much, Michelle. Hey, Cam. There's my boy, Camden Bartlett. That's my Cam. He's my grandson. I'm sorry, sweetie, I didn't see you saying hey. How are you tonight, hon? Y'all may have seen Cam in some of my videos. He hasn't been around since school started to be in any of them.
Hello. Grandma, please pick up your...
Are y'all here? Okay. I went to see. Yeah, hon, you can't call while I'm on the live. Well, everybody, I appreciate so much y'all being here. I truly do. Y'all warm my heart up every time y'all come and visit with me for this hour. I love having you, and I love talking with y'all, and I hope through all of my crazy trying to tell y'all about that ribbon yarn, y'all got a little bit out of it. But I appreciate y'all being here so much. And I love you all. You're always in my prayers. And I hope you'll be back next week. And I plan probably to have a couple of videos up this week, because I want to show everybody the yarn that should be getting in. But we will say good night. And y'all have a wonderful night, I hope. And I'll be talking to y'all again next week. But y'all know what you always got to do is keep coming back, because I'll be here, and I don't know if I can cut y'all off fast. This thing won't come down on my phone to cut y'all off like on the computer where it says just come off. But bye, y'all. I'm going to try to. Love you all.